Yes. What's going on, guys? Here I am, Counter Attack Pod. What's going on, guys?
Good, man.
Very happy to be here. Big up Counter Attack.
Yeah, love for the impact.
Yeah, no, don't watch that, man. So obviously, guys know who I am. They know my face. Chat bare rubbish about football. Don't know why you guys continue to listen to me, but you do. And we've got the Armchair Gaffers lot in today. So introduce yourself, everyone, very quickly. Let me bring the final person in here. Obviously, we've got Scorch, we've got Jess, we've got Dan, and the final member is coming in right now.
Reese was looking for parking, yeah?
You gotta rotate. You gotta rotate.
You got to rotate your screen and put it on the side.
What?
What's going on?
There we go. Yeah.
Love that. Yeah, man. So, guys, in the comments, obviously keep liking, subscribing, sharing all of the podcasts. I've just released I released it today. The podcast with Dexter Blackstock. Good man.
We got Dexter.
Yeah, man. Hey, proper man. Trust me. So keep liking, subscribing, sharing. You guys, your last episode came out. Was it yesterday?
No. Came out about 5 days ago.
When did your last episode come out?
About 5 days ago.
But we shot yesterday.
Cooking.
Yeah, we got something cooking. We shot yesterday. It's getting edited right now. The edit is under a lot of stress at the moment, so give him some time. We'll be ready in about a day or two.
Is it Brent?
It's one guy. It's a guy called Jess.
You're looking at him.
Oh, it's you. It's you. You know what? I'm not even surprised, judging by them Astros and jeans.
Listen, let me say something before we begin. If you've never worn jeans and Astros, you never had a childhood. Facts.
Yeah, wear your own clothes there and all that.
So Daps, I got a point of thing about you, bro, because I don't know. Have you ever worn jeans and Astros?
I mean, I stopped when I was old enough to know better. Do you know what I mean?
Whoa.
So definitely, I don't know if you're still walking around with jeans and Astros.
I'm gonna tell you something on a serious note. If I know that I'm playing football in the evening, but I've got to go studio, bro, sometimes I just push on the Astros from early and just keep it moving.
That's wild, bro. I ain't worn Astros in I can't remember last time I wore Astros. Yeah, I can't remember. Even to play football, I'm not worn Astros.
Even Power League now. No, even Power League is not even Astros.
Listen, when you got knees like mine, you gotta,
Yeah. Very essential.
Guys, on the subject of jeans and Astros, did anyone ever have these bad boys? Where are we? Did anyone ever have these? The total 90s with the
Oh, come on!
One of the best.
No, I
never had that.
I had the actual boots.
Yeah.
That's what questions about you, bro. Because if you never had these, you've never lived.
You lot are talking about the finer things.
All just side, yeah. What's your you guys? What's your best pair of boots ever? Your favorite boots?
Mine's probably Nike CTRs. You remember the CTRs?
Oh, CTRs.
White and red ones.
Yeah.
White and red ones.
Yeah.
Comfy.
Yeah.
They're probably the most comfortable boots.
Oh, look at this guy. Look
Yeah,
at this.
I'm on the continent, yeah. So we do lotto on the continent, yeah. Forget your Magistas. These bad boys here, yeah, and only real Sunday players wear studs. Okay, we don't do the modes. These bad boys, okay. I'm not a spokesman.
They look like Yeezys.
Basically.
Lotto, bro.
Lotto.
I only know Croatians to wear Lotto, bro.
Yeah.
Very.
Old school Serie A players.
Get me. Mine were them old R9s. Remember them?
What?
The blue and the thingy ones.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I think mine's got to be a Predator. some sort of Adidas Predator from like the mid 90s to late 90s. I think those were like one of my favorite boots. But there's also some Diodoras that we used to wear with the luminous Diodora sign. And I think those are my favorite boots. And
did they have the fold down? Yeah.
Just Kiss. Yeah. Special pair of boots, man.
Cool. Well, there's so many places to start. So I'm thinking transfer deadline, wind up, talking about all of our prospective teams. Obviously, Jess, you support who?
We don't talk about who I support.
You never disclose it.
If you watch any episode, you never know who I support. I keep it very close to my chest.
So you're actually going to bring your Armchair Gaffers in Brent studio here to the live?
I'm never. I'm not in character. See what you see in Armchair Gaffers. I'm not in character. That's the real me. There's no character.
So you're not going to say who you support?
You got to find out the hard way. You got to catch me at the stadium. Or if you ever somehow get a camera in my bedroom and you see my bed sheets, you'll find out who I support.
No, you have not got your bed sheets for your team.
Your big age, man.
Never. So Scorch, you support?
I'm a supporter of football.
Nah, what's going on here?
No, Tottenham, Spurs. I'm a Spurs fan.
And you two?
United.
Both United, Man United.
Okay, excellent. And I straight away did that on purpose because we are going to start with Manchester United.
That's what you.
So,
My chest.
Oh, Arsenal. Bruv, you can't even bring yourself to tell me which team you're on. You want to be screwed out your face about my team, bro. I don't understand. But you know what? I like you because you talk about systems. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you talk about systems, I like you.
Today, I'm a Millwall fan today. Millwall. That's what I'm repping today.
I live literally right by Millwall. You know, we're literally right.
Do you?
There. Yeah, I live literally right by Millwall.
Oh,
yeah,
that's weird.
I mean, what you didn't think people lived near Millwall?
No, I live near Millwall.
I swear. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is one house here.
One house.
But yeah, obviously, you guys, your window was absolutely diabolical, and me as a fan that's not a Man United fan, I thought after your humbling by Tottenham, that's the best thing that could have happened to you, because you know we're just gonna go mad. Transfer deadline day. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, how did you guys feel about that?
About what in particular?
About the lack of signings. You know, your window as a whole. You know, the people that you did bring in. How did you feel?
Oh, well, I thought.
I'll go first. I think it was an underwhelming window. But that's not to say that Van der Beek isn't a good signing and a good signing. And it's kind of moving away from what we've seen over the years since Fergie's gone. It's not like a massive high-profile signing, someone with kind of an amazing history. His best days seem to be ahead of him. So I like that signing. But then there's obviously areas which needed strengthening, which we didn't seem to strengthen. And I guess yesterday was a bit of a desperate kind of supermarket sweep kind of thing, where you're just running around and you're grabbing whatever you can get. Yeah.
Scrambling.
Big up, Dale.
Yeah, RIP, the big man. But yeah, all in all, I think it's an underwhelming window with a couple highlights, I'd say.
Do you guys feel that with like the way that your team has been performing, not even just since we come back from the season, but just in general, it's culminated in this big, massive defeat to silly team? Like, do you think it's enough? It's enough for Oli to just be gone now, or are the fingers being pointed to the board still and giving him life?
I think it's like.
Oh,
it's like
you've
60,
asked the right person.
It's like 70-30. 70 Woodward, 30 Oli.
You think so?
Oli's fault, but it's mostly Woodward's fault though. He's been doing this for years now. He's been doing this for years. Every time we have a good season, I think we had one with Mourinho where we came second.
Yeah.
We needed to buy players. Didn't buy the players. Had a terrible season. This season we managed to scrape fourth. We came third. Scraped it at the end of the season. This was the window where we needed to go hard. It's been terrible.
But the thing is, yeah, go on.
I'm sick and tired of how blind these United fans are. Yeah, your biggest problem isn't in the board, isn't the management, it's not even in defense. It's your midfield and your forward line. It just doesn't gel. You guys score goals by luck, pure luck, and that's facts. Yeah, keep pointing. Remember, when you point a thing of blame, SP and Dan, 3 fingers pointing back at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So wait, United score goals through luck.
You score goals by pure luck. It's not like City had that classic City goal they score, cross the goal, Sterling tapping. Yeah, you guys haven't got a goal that can can contribute to you. Remember, you had the Arsenal walking the ball into the net. You guys, you score like it's just.
There's a style, yeah, which Bruno Fernandes is very
Oh, flipping out.
very.
You know what I would say? Do you
Go
know
on,
what I would say? More than anything, when I look at this window from United, what it tells me most about United, it looks like they're angling to maybe replace Ole. That's what I'm seeing, because I look at this reminds me a lot of a similar sort of thing happened with Jose. Didn't get the sort of players he might have wanted or whatever, but really, when you think about it, the actual club might have actually been preparing to potentially move him on. And I just think when I look at the kind of signings United made, they've made stopgap ones and ones for the future. That's not really here and now. That's how I see it.
It's a good enough squad, though.
I'm with him on that one. Every time United have done something and just need a couple more signings just to kick on to the next level, they've not done it. So when United finished second, and at the time when they finished second, I was even agreeing with him like that's one of his best achievements. And he was saying because that United team should never have finished. But then he was asking for this signing, that signing, and they weren't doing it. Same thing. He was asking for Maguire as well, which I'm not going to forgive him for.
At 60, was it?
I'm not going to forgive him
for Maguire, and then we ended up buying him for 80, 12 months later.
I'm never going to forgive him for that one. And then the same thing now has happened. You lot have finished third. If you lot had just gone out, because this is Manchester United, you know. Like, you lot don't. If you see a player you just go out and you get that. So yes, you should have got the Sanchos. You should have got Tellez. One sec. And then you've got these players now who are on the pitch for you. So you've got the Pogba, you've got the Fernandes, you've got the Rashfords. But like Jess said, he sends them out with just freestyling, and you just hope that it just clicks. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you lot don't play with any sort of style,
patterns
nothing
of play or anything.
Absolutely nothing. You just go and so when it was working for you lot, everyone was like, yeah, no, it's all good. But now you see, bro, against Tottenham, how's man like Højbjerg just fam? Højbjerg looked like Van Bommel the other day.
Hold on 1 second.
I like Højbjerg.
What we won't be doing is questioning the ability.
Højbjerg, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, he's been doing it at Southampton for a long time. So
not like Sunday, man. He was balling out, man.
No, I'm not.
He made a pass for Aurier.
Yeah.
Bro, he scored a goal. I was in a dance. It was my little cousin's birthday on the weekend. I'm in the dance, but I'm just patterned off with my charger in the corner. Boom. And he made a pass for the Aurier goal. And I thought, who does this guy think he is, bro? You need to just relax and just slot back in and sit and hold the rope in front of the back four.
No, but the thing is, after Sunday, because before I was saying Højbjerg, I think I even said it to you, Scorcher, on the podcast. I was like, Højbjerg, I'm not really too sure about him and whatever. But after watching Sunday and seeing the mentality that Mourinho's trying to bring into the team, it makes sense all of a sudden to me. Do you get what I'm saying? Because Tottenham are looking nasty.
It's more. I feel like when I look at Tottenham's transfer window, I feel like as much as it was sorting out things where we needed to strengthen on the actual pitch. I feel like quite a lot of the signings he's made, he's potentially trying to address the mental aspect of the game.
Guys, I cannot respect any team that lets Serge Aurier score past you.
What is wrong with Serge Aurier? Come from good stock.
The man you hate just continues.
It's not Man you hate. I don't hate Man United.
Just continues.
I'm concerned. I grew up in an era where Man United were revered. They were feared. But now everyone has to go United, like how the mighty have fallen.
This is what I was saying when Daps was speaking. Like we keep saying, this is Man United. Like, how long do we keep saying that? Because teams have eras and like dynasties, and it comes and it goes. Like we saw with Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Leeds. Like we can't just keep saying this is Man United, because right now what we're seeing, that is Man United. You can't keep talking about how we turned teams over in 2008 and back-to-back Champions League. Like right now, this is Man United.
So I'll put this comment up, very quickly, and I hear what you're saying, that this is Man United straight away. But with the size of your club, it's not just the team. Like there's different teams. Like that this Liverpool team is something you're not going to see like for a while. I don't think after this. But the club, Man United as a club, it's a massive club. Do you get what I'm saying? But very quickly, I'll put this comment up. Can you not see this? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I've got this. I do a live with Rants, and then there's this whole thing behind me saying that Lukaku is better than Martial, and obviously on that stream it's just full up of Man United fans who just love Martial. But you as Man United fans, like when we're talking about strikers, like is Martial a better striker than Lukaku?
If I talk about strikers, no.
If you talk about technical ability, then he might be better technically. But when you talk about the numbers and what he brings to a team, not even the same ballpark. I'm sorry,
mate. Because I was starting to think I was going mad. I was starting to think I was going mad because man are telling me that Martial as a player, ability, you can't chat to him like Lukaku can't chat to him.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying? But I think people were just fooled by that season, that last season at United, and you as United fans, I just wanted to bring it to you to see if I'm going mad.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree that Martial better than Lukaku? Lukaku better?
No, I don't agree with Lukaku being better than Martial.
Okay.
I think our memories are kind of like short because people were towards the end of his time at United. He was just like a meme. The Mark Henry thing, which is not my kind of thing. He's probably tainted in racism somewhere. But then it's the jeans and the Timberlands. Like, we're remembering that he doesn't bag against top 6 teams, top 4 teams.
I agree with Jordan Lambert.
Lambert's a wise man.
I don't know. Wise fan. We need to accept you guys are done. Fallen giant. Let's move on.
Do you know one thing I want to say? One thing I want to say is I feel like Man United aren't as far as people think. Because I feel like if Man U made the decision like Everton made the decision and said, you know what, we're gonna go for something like Ancelotti, I think the situation that they're in now is totally different. And also I think a massive thing that's a problem for Man U is the fact that there's no fans. Because there's no fans, there's no pressure on Woodward. And because there's no pressure on Woodward, he's just going to do what a normal businessman would do.
Make money.
Money after Met.
I definitely hear that. But yeah, you were saying, Dan, I don't think you finished your point.
No, I just think that ability-wise, Martial is better. He doesn't pick and choose who he scores against, and I think when we see him like have a sustained run in the team, he puts up good numbers like last year.
But this is my thing with Martial. Yeah, I like Martial a lot. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna hide the fact that last year was the first time I've ever seen Martial like have a return like he did. Do you get what I'm saying?
Sorry, Dapper, but do you know what it is as well though? with Martial, when you're at game, when there's 0 games played, you can't be certain of what Martial is going to give you at the end of the season. He might give you 20 goals, but he might give you 13. Lukaku is giving you 20 goals as a minimum.
Solid.
All comps, 100%.
That's it. Yeah. And
how can you build around something that you don't actually know?
What's going to happen?
Yeah, and obviously there's talks. I don't even know where I've heard this. I heard it on the live I was at last night. The live I was in last night. But then, like, Poch apparently has been linked with you guys. Have you seen?
Reached out to him.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Because that confirmed that it's out.
It's been like reported in like loads of different outlets that United made contact like between Sunday and like Monday afternoon. So as Scorcher was saying, it seems like maybe the pattern or the cycle is being repeated. But yeah, SB seems to be chuffed about it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want you lot to get Poch. I don't want you lot to get him at all, man, because I do believe if Poch goes there, with these same players, you'll see totally different. You'll see a totally different team out there. Do you get what I'm saying? He'll get them playing properly because he did it at Tottenham and got Tottenham to the point where they can get a manager like Jose Mourinho coming in straight after him, and him at this United team, problems. And as I say that, Harry Redknapp had a big shout on Sky Sports News today about Tottenham. Did you see it?
No, because we don't really care about that because we're the Armchair Gaffers.
I hear that. I totally hear that, and what he said, I definitely do not agree with. But he reckons Tottenham might be in with a shout of challenging for the Premier League.
People keep
Scorcher.
saying this. No, stop. Because
what does Harry Redknapp know? What's the highest he's ever finished in the league? I ain't right now. What's the highest Harry Redknapp or his son have ever finished in the league?
Mate, I don't know what's going on here. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they've had a great window, but all of a sudden got a challenge for the league. Like, it's madness. It's madness. This is why we need guys like us on Sky, bro.
But do you know what it is, though? Do you know what it is? It is madness, yeah. But I do think this is going to be a season of madness due to COVID. Like, Liverpool is just a great example. Mane gets COVID, safe 7-2. Mad things are going to happen this season, and I feel like the safest hands or the healthiest team can do strange things this season.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tottenham. I didn't realise until I looked at it yesterday, man. Tottenham's window was, I think only Everton and possibly Villa. No. I think only Everton had a bet. Oh yeah, Chelsea as well. Nah, I actually think Tottenham's window was slightly better because I feel like Tottenham addressed a lot of what they needed to address. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Can I say something that might be a bit controversial?
No, we're here for the controversy. Go on.
Chelsea, like everybody is saying, Chelsea's had a stellar window, the best window, sick window, and I started to think about it, and I thought, it's not that I don't think that they didn't have a good window. I just think the window that they had, I think it's a bit overrated because I see Chelsea improving, but I see Chelsea spend like, I don't know how I saw the number, and I don't want to say the number that I think I saw because if I'm wrong, it's going to sound insane. But when I think about it, the amount of money that they spent, I genuinely don't see them as title contenders, which for me makes their window a bit overrated.
I think they're title contenders because of the money that they spent. If that makes sense.
I think it sounds good on paper
with the back four.
When I look at Frank Lampard, I don't necessarily know that he's going to make that that's going to have the most points of 38 games. It's not that I don't think they're not going to be. It's not that I don't think they're going to be good. It's not that I don't think.
One second. Is anyone else seeing Scorch freeze?
A bit. I thought I was dying, to be fair.
Nah, come on, Scorch. Are you using MTN?
What's the what? Who what?
I'm using MTN network, bro. Why's your reception freezing?
I don't know. Is it still playing up?
Yeah. But go on, we can make it work, go on.
Yeah, no, that was all I was saying though, really. Like I just think, Chelsea have had a good win though, but I don't actually see them being anything closer to winning the league other than maybe one position.
Yeah, I think that I don't think they will win the league, but I think if you spend that much money and bring in the quality that they have, I think you have to put them in the conversation. You have to. I don't think Lampard is the manager to take them there. That's something that's a different thing. But they have to be in the conversation because you don't spend that amount of money, and it's not like they spent that money as, you know, let's just say Villa spent that much money. Where they're not a team that's challenging for anything, Europe or whatever, they're relegation. Like, this is a team that was finishing top 4, has then gone and spent all that money, brought in the players that they brought in. Because, bro, man like Werner, Havertz, Ziyech, and then these aren't small players. Do you get what I'm saying? But and I think that Lampard isn't the guy for them. And I could already see with the way Lampard plays that he ain't the guy for them. But you have to put them in the conversation. I don't know what you lot think, but
I think that back four, they didn't address it. I think Thiago Silva's a good signing, but nah. West Brom, did you see the West Brom game?
Yeah.
That's just West Brom.
But at the same time, it's a bit. I feel like though, like I don't want to be too harsh on him because it was his first game and whatnot. Because
I think when the games start coming thick and fast, he's not going to be able to play 2 games a week.
Yeah, I saw a clip, funny enough, that made me think of Thiago Silva actually, how Paul Merson was talking about Harry Maguire, how he's not the guy. This is a throwback clip. He's not the guy. Like, it's different when you're playing for these teams who play with a low block. But once you have to play in the Prem with on the halfway line and play higher up, it's a totally different fish. And then he spoke about this player that was playing for, I forget who he was playing for, but he got to move up to Wolves, and he was this guy that was just like the next best thing. He come to Wolves, they're playing higher up, and Shane Long ruined him. Shane Long ruined him, Shane Long ruined him.
And one of our WhatsApp groups, yeah, it's different, man. Like, you could become a meme. Like, we're talking about like David Luiz, whatever. He goes through it, but people are saying Thiago Silva, great signing, but yeah, having people like Shane Long run you into the ground for 90 minutes.
For 90 minutes. Yes. Cheers. I'm not on that at all. But Scorcher trying to get back in. Let me just quickly send this to him. But yeah, guys, in the comments, press the like button, man. Keep pressing the like button and forward us all your questions and stuff like that. 1 second, let me just get him in. Okay. Yeah. Press the like button. Make sure you press the like button. Bring all your questions in. Here with the Armchair Gaffers. Yeah, you lot are doing quite well, you know. You lot are doing quite well. Talk about Armchair Gaffers. Like, first couple episodes, if you haven't checked them out, guys, definitely go and check them out. Like, I'm a football man, and there's very few podcasts I can actually listen to, but you man are very easy to listen to. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, very, very easy to listen to. So yes, make sure you go over there, subscribe and whatnot. And yeah, man, I'm just waiting for them to give me the call up because I haven't got a call up yet. Do you know what I'm saying? But
I emailed you directly myself.
You emailed me?
Emailed you, Daps at counterattackpodcast.com. Do you not get that?
Oh, get this guy. Don't listen to him. This guy.
Check your spam.
Check your spam because
one of the other ones.
The account I used to email you is the same account I use I'm a Nigerian as well. So it's the same account that I use. So
I hear that still. Let me just bring him back in 1 sec. Add to stream.
Change it to Big Dog.
Fam, why's your name Big Dog? Oh, okay, got to Scorcher now.
Fresh connect.
Yeah, you good?
Back.
You're back. Okay, cool. So, away from all of the... Go on. What? You good, yeah? Wait, what's wrong with this guy? Can you hear us? Scorch, can you hear
Yeah,
us?
I'm just checking. Can you not see me and all that?
Yeah,
Thank you. Can you hear?
I can hear you. You don't hear me.
yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. So, obviously, I don't really want to do the normal chat that guys always do on their podcasts and all their lives. So, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna ask you guys to give a throwback of players you used to love watching growing up, and we're just gonna discuss them. I want to see what kind of guys you man throw out. So, I don't want to hear Clarence Seedorf. I don't want to hear Nesta. I want you lot to really go into the archives.
Let me go first.
Go on.
The player I used to watch growing up that made me love centre mid, was Gary McAllister. Back in the
Hey, Macca. I know you either support Liverpool or Coventry. or Leeds.
These guys are laughing at you because they know who I support. So they're just laughing at you.
Oh, shame. Go on.
No, Gary, that's my shout. Gary McAllister. Yeah, that's my shout.
Gary McAllister.
I didn't light up. So it's reading the comments, guys. These are hilarious. Anyway, McAllister.
McAllister is yours. Go on, Dan.
I guess as a United fan, I probably shouldn't say this, but one, it's a left back, Ian Hart.
Oh, wow.
I rated Ian Hart's thing, fam. It just felt like he was like playing for ages. Had that locked. Had the sweet left foot. He didn't really have it from anyone either. And that's when Leeds were kind of popping, like Alan Smith, Ferdinand was there in his younger days, Kuehl, Fabuka. But Hart was just a bit prior to them, but he was just a cold left back. But and then he fell down the league and fell to disgrace.
I swear he only stopped playing literally a couple of seasons ago or something. Like
basically my whole life.
But crazy.
Left back.
Okay, Scorch.
You know who I used to rate differently? I used to rate Peter Beardsley.
Shout.
I just really think this guy's just on a different thing, just moving forward. Some little butters English brother just looking mad, bro. All of them.
Yeah, no, 100%. When I was talking to Andy Cole on my podcast, let me just drop that name there. Just dropping that. Had Andy Cole on the pod. If you ain't seen it, go and check it out. When he spoke about Peter Beardsley, he was like one of the best he's ever played with.
Wow.
Scorcher's messing up the whole team.
No, he needs to.
He's good again. But oh no, who left? Someone left.
That's me.
Oh gosh, yeah. So Andy Cole was saying that.
I think SB was messing up my connection.
No. It's definitely just your one. But yeah, he was like, Peter Beardsley was one of the most underrated players he's ever played against, and he was an absolute madness. Do you get what I'm saying? And fair play to him. Mine, and I'm not even. He used to play in Spain. Yeah, I'm gonna see if you man. Like, let me just check your temperature quickly. Do you not remember? Yeah. Do you not remember a player called Jalmina?
I don't.
No.
I don't. I'm not gonna
do more research.
I'm never gonna look him up. I don't.
How about you, Scorch?
Nah, myth.
I
think Serie A.
Yeah, no. He used to play in Spain for a team called. He used to play in Spain for Deportivo, innit? And he's one of those. He's one of those players that like everyone knows he's got mad ability, but for whatever reason, he just had a ceiling over his head. I don't know what it was. Mm-hmm. And his feet and the way he used to play football, it was art. Do you get what I'm saying? It was fully art. And yeah, he's one that I can't believe never ever came to the Prem.
Talking about foreign players, when I was young, I was obsessed with Jose Marie Gutierrez. You might know him better as Guti.
Aye.
This guy,
Yes.
yeah, I get every night I cry myself to sleep, honestly, because I don't believe he earned the plaudits that he should have got.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That was
Yeah.
mad.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Yeah, no, that was him, Guti. Obviously, he was in the Galacticos, isn't it?
Yeah.
So everyone used to talk about, you know, the Zidans and the Figos and the whatever. But he used to. There's this assist he did for Ronaldo one time. Little back heel.
Oh Lord!
Wait! I missed something. Did you say Guti?
Yeah.
Guti. That was a player. That assist, no man in his right mind will back heel the ball on the goal line, away from goal, knowing that Benzema's behind him. Didn't even look.
Exactly.
Just for Benzi, yeah.
No, was it for Benzi?
Can I?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Pretty sure. I've seen it before 1,000 times.
Why do I feel like he was Ronaldo?
Or was it Van Nistelrooy?
Nah, man, it was Karim Benzema. It wasn't as long ago as everyone thinks. Everyone thinks it was like in 2001. It was way later than that. It was like about 2010.
Yes, towards the end of his career. It's Benzi.
Second phase of his career.
Yeah.
All that.
Can I throw one out there? Sorry, before we move.
Go on.
No, we're not moving. Feel free.
Do you guys remember? He used to play next to Batistuta, Edmundo.
Oh, and the one that finished thingy, Rio.
He was crazy. He was crazy.
United.
Yeah, Edmundo, bro. It's so mad. You lot in the comments, like, fire out your players, man, and we'll talk about some of them. Like, I always have this discussion with people when I talk about players from back in the day, and my thing is that the standard, the level has dramatically gone down, and I think no. We could discuss this. I think it's gone down, and that's why I struggle to call it.
That's a hot take.
Hot take. Is that hot take?
Nah.
Is that hot take?
True.
I also
on the subject,
sounds like something Jess will say.
Look at the Ballon d'Or list. Look at the Ballon d'Or list.
Yeah. See this word that we use, world class, So basically, I'm trying.
Ortega.
DP. Well done, mate. But this word that everyone throws around, world class, all right? I'm starting a petition because we need to have like criteria to deem whether or not someone's world class. Because I believe it gets thrown around too much nowadays. Like anyone can say, anyone that's got a bit of clout, like your Carragers, your Nevilles, people that have won trophies can say, he's world class. But what makes him world class? You know what I mean? So I'm banning the word first and foremost. Until we can figure out what criteria, what parameters make someone world class.
It's hard to quantify, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm fully with you there because go on.
So go on, I'll let you talk.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm fully with you there because when I look at a load of players from back in the day, we didn't just go around calling people world class. So you had players who were just very, very good players. Think about it, just very, very good players. I feel like right now, in this day and age, you're either world class.
Elias, Alvaro Recoba.
Mental left foot.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes, 100%. So,
hey, do you guys remember? Sorry, straight to do you guys remember Pro Evolution 4? Yeah, when
Inter Milan. Yes. And Adriano Recoba. Was it Mihailovic? Was it Mihailovic?
Stankovic. And Javier Zanetti. They had Keely Gonzalez and Maxi Gonzalez.
Keely Gonzalez, are you mad?
Yes.
Hey, sorry.
Yes.
Anyway,
those are the days, man.
Yeah.
But 100%. I'm fully with you. Like I feel like in this day and age, you're either world class or you're either really rubbish, and that's it. Like you can't. There's no in between, and it's okay to be top. I used to watch Champions League back in the day, and players like Nedved, who was just a really, really good player. Do you know what I mean? Totti was a really, really good player, but I feel like now we're just so quick to call people world class. Like
the other night I was talking to my pal, because another thing I hate is when people say Davos Suko, nice one. When people
Sure.
say so and so is a good player, look at all the trophies he's won. Yeah, he's won this many trophies. He's got to be a good player. One of the best players of our generation is Totti, like you said. Yeah, he won Serie A in 1990 and about 2 Italian cups. Yeah, that's not a great trophy, but we know he's a great player. So you can't just look at trophies and say, yeah, he's won all these trophies. He's got to be world class. Because I'm sure Chadwick has got a few winners' medals, and he's not world class.
Do you know what as well? Do you know what as well, Jess? Yeah, I was talking with my friend the other day as well, and he was saying about and like similar sort of subject. He was saying yeah, but does Kane need to leave to really be regarded as one of the great players? Yeah, and I was like, well, how about this? Was Batistuta
Gabe,
a great striker? Was Batigol a great striker before he moved to Roma for one season and won the league?
he was at Fiorentina.
No, but the thing is, Batistuta is one of my all-time favorite strikers, but I wouldn't call him world class.
I was gonna say, would you?
I know. For me, that's what I'm saying. Like my level, when I think of world class and I think of elite, Batistuta was a top striker. Do you get what I'm saying?
Crespo's world class.
Do you get what I'm saying? Nah. Hey, I need to.
This Rufus guy's wild, okay?
One second.
Over Crespo.
Are we saying Crespo was better than
Crespo?
No.
I don't know.
Nah. I think people need to actually put respect on Batistuta's name. Batigol.
Is Batigol, other than R9, yeah, is he not the best pure striker that we've of our time? Who was better? Not better than Batigol. What? Are we sure?
He's not. No. He's not. But Van Nistelrooy is a good shout.
Hey,
Van Nistelrooy is a good shout.
Van Nistelrooy is way better.
No, I'm not talking about.
Yeah, you tell me. I'm done. Yeah, we're finished. Yeah?
You're not living in the Syria R phase. Like, Shooter was a good player. He was a very, very good player. But Ruud van Nistelrooy is different levels, man. Different levels.
No, because listen to
different levels. Real Madrid, you're not different levels.
You're not talking about finishers, though.
And as a finisher, Ruud was on it. Ruud is top 3, lethal.
No, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you lot that Ruud finishing, yes, but I said a pure number 9. What do you want? Free kicks.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the shout. I'm not mad at the shout, but you know that's literally where it stops. It's a shout. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you can't compare Van Nistelrooy to Batistuta. You can't. Even Crespo, you can't compare Crespo to Batistuta. But the point I was trying to make is that with Harry Kane, that where you was talking, I wouldn't have called because people go mad when I don't call Harry Kane world class. And for me, this is the first time I've actually come close to being like, you know what, Harry Kane looks like he's right there. Because for me, he was just a top striker, top striker. But he wasn't world class for me.
And no one's mentioned.
Say again?
No one's mentioned Thierry Henry.
That's too obvious.
Yeah.
I really want to know who this guy supports.
No, because
Millwall, I told you.
Neil Harris.
Neil Harris.
I think that's a podcast for another day.
Daps, you're saying that you think that Kane's world class now, or you're starting to see it? What's changed for you?
No, I think right now my thing with Kane, for why I couldn't call him world class, was because I feel like too many times in the biggest moments, like the biggest games, he doesn't show up. So it's all good banging 30 goals a season, however many goals he bangs in. But when you really need him in those moments, I don't think Kane's reliable like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So I look at. Go on.
Sort of like Henry.
No, because Henry's undeniable. Henry's undeniable. You can never. In big moments, yes. There's times where Henry didn't show up, but there's also times where he goes burnabout and gets us that victory. Do you get what I'm saying?
Kind of like getting a golden boot at a World Cup.
Oh, stop it! That fake golden boot, bro. But then in that same World Cup, against who was it? Colombia or Croatia? When it really mattered. No. Colombia, he played alright. But Croatia, when you really needed your big man, he wasn't there. But he got 4 goals against Panama, whoever it was. Yeah, cheers.
But that's because he doesn't want to score handballs.
Yeah.
Scorch, you're trolling. Scorch, you're actually trolling me right now.
Yeah, mad. 13 career finals for club and country, 0
I don't
goal.
care for these stat boys, yeah.
You see that flying around?
Michael Elias, yeah. I don't care for you stat people, yeah.
Yeah.
The way you interpret numbers, yeah, can distort the facts. So
I watch football.
What do you think about that stat though? Like whether or not
I'm ignoring you, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm ignoring all you stat people. I'm ignoring you, Dan.
What do you think about
Michael Elias. I'm ignoring stats. I don't.
Yeah, it don't look good. It don't look good. But I watch football, and I saw a man get 20 goes and 20 assists in one season. Like, bro, that's madness.
It's great.
It's madness.
That's
great.
brilliant. Oh.
I can't believe I'm even having this conversation. But
Dan will continue to push the agenda, Dan. It's okay.
Before we go on,
what? Wait. Which agenda is this that you're trying to bring here, please?
It's you know what? It's too early in the AC Gaffers tenure for us to start pushing the boat out that far. So we're just gonna rein it back a bit.
Push it all the way. Go on.
Now, because I don't want this. You know about 2020 and the cancel culture, so we're gonna leave that right now.
I think we have to just end the stream there, bro. Because if we're saying what I feel like you're saying, you get me? If we're saying what I feel like you're saying, we might just have to just end this one here. Because man can't watch football and talk bad about Henry. Get me?
Michael Elias, he's bringing that truth. He's a truth seeker still.
He's United. Elias is either United or Spurs fan.
Look what he said. Henry gets a free pass.
What's he said?
And we just want to talk about what a fair and equal.
Bruv, at the same time, in big moments. So when I talk about big moments, who's gone now? Yeah, can you not still hear me? Yeah. So when I talk about big moments, I'm talking about away. Was it away to Juventus? Away to Juventus, and when Tottenham got knocked out, and then Kane didn't show up, but in the moment, Higuain showed up. He did nothing all game, but then a little bit of movement, blah blah. That for me, those are the moments I look at. I don't look at just goal scoring. Do you get what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'll be putting Immobile in the conversation. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not putting Immobile. No, Scorch, you don't feel me, man, and I feel like this agenda's in your mind, man. It's getting on my nerves.
No, you know what it is? I know how to pick my battles. That's all it is. I know. You get me? Different day.
Nah, Scorch, but you're moving mad.
Kane scored where Juve, Ben A. But I think we're talking about the Wembley game, right?
Oh, was it Wembley? Yeah, okay. It must have been.
Yeah. Well, Juve turned it on in that second half, especially.
Kane, Chelsea. Leicester City, yeah. Remember that one? Remember that game? No?
Oh, the one where they...
Kane.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm just pointing out games where when he starts making a difference in these games, get me? Like, how many clutch moments does Kane have?
I don't think Kane, when I think of Kane, I don't think of a clutch player. I think Kane is a person that over the course of 38 games or whatnot, he's that kind of guy. Like, and that includes scoring against some of the big six, whether it's the big six or he doesn't discriminate. But I do feel you though. I don't think I've had Kane as a clutch moment guy. He's more of a foundational guy that you kind of build your success upon.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And to caveat on that, is caveat the right word? I don't know. But to add on to that, it's like, you know, people used to say this about Aubameyang as well, that Aubameyang didn't really, you know, do it in the big games and whatever. And at one point, he had a point. But you know, when you look at his games against Man City, his games against Liverpool recently, even against Tottenham, at Emirates. You know when he scored that mad goal, hit it when Aaron Ramsey, blah blah blah. Like those are the moments I look for. It's all good scoring 25 to 30 goals a season, but it doesn't mean anything if in certain moments nothing really happens. Do you get what I'm saying? But what I'm seeing right now, and this goes on to the next conversation I wanted to have. You know, in that All or Nothing documentary, I don't know if you lot have seen it.
Yeah.
Mourinho.
I'm the only one that hasn't watched it.
Oh, that's poor from you. Mourinho had a sit down with Harry Kane, and he said, "I can take you to that level." Do you get what I'm saying? Are we seeing that now? Because I don't know if maybe I just haven't been paying attention to Kane, but Kane that I'm seeing right now, yeah, he's actually looking unplayable right now. So is that a Mourinho thing, or is this just Kane as we know it, and I just haven't been watching?
3 games into the season, all right. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah,
it's 3 games into the season, but he's still doing stuff that I've not really seen him.
So he's probably on what, about 8 contributions all in 3 games. So you have to respect it. But
Good.
I think he's a more, you know, more.
No, I think it might be more than that.
It's more because he's been scoring as well.
no, what 4 assists, and he's probably on 5 or so. So we'll call it 10 all in contributions in 3 games.
He had 5 in 1 game.
1 game there, yeah. And then there was the Everton game in the weekend.
Yeah, guys in the comments, keep pressing the like, buttons, man. Yeah, but go on.
I don't think we can discount Kane as. I don't know, when we compare him to him and Aubameyang, who are we saying? Are we saying Aubameyang is the senior partner in that argument, or
not for me?
Yeah, because I'm not sure, man.
Do you know what?
I'll tell you what I do think. I tell you what I do think in answer to your question. That I think Kane this season, what we're seeing is he's humbled himself just a bit, and I don't know if that's to do with who the gaffer is or the signings that are coming, but you can kind of see. Not that I would say when Kane used to play before it was all about Kane, yeah, but you can see the contributions he's making towards the team are humble ones. Like you can see him actively looking for Son, like not just I'm gonna do whatever. He's actually looking for Son specifically. Like there's a specific link between them, a partnership. They got certain little plans to play, and I think that's born of humbling himself just a little bit.
Look at that, 15 contributions, 8 games. I hear what you're saying on that front. I respect Aubameyang, but I think if I had to choose across the whole season, I'll probably take Kane.
Yeah, I think with this one, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I can give an objective view on this because I really. I know that's me being real. I love Aubameyang. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not just for what he done, you know, at not just for what he's done at Arsenal, but when you look at his Dortmund career as well, like you can't look past the fact that he was a proper bagsman. Do you get what I'm saying? And if he weren't African, I'm telling you now, Aubameyang would be it'll be a different conversation. It'll be a different
100%.
conversation.
I was having this conversation with somebody earlier today, yeah, and I was saying like Aubameyang's at Arsenal because he's from Africa. That's the truth. Like when you bust it up at Dortmund, when you absolutely bust it up at Dortmund, your next move is not to go and play Europa League at Arsenal. It doesn't work like that. You can't golden boot and then to go play Europe. No, like in his football path, just in terms of what he's delivering, in terms of stats, and then on top of that, like just general performances, age and all of these things. From Dortmund, he's supposed to go to Bayern Munich or Real Madrid or maybe even Man United, not Arsenal. And I think the fact that he was holding out till he was on 1 year left, he was holding out for that big move that probably didn't come, just like it didn't come for somebody like Sadio Mane who had to watch Coutinho ship off, and it just so happened to work out for him. I think he's another victim of being an African footballer, and you know, they're not as
Yeah, no,
I wouldn't-
it's
not valued, but you know what I'm saying, they're not as attractive propositions.
Yeah, so I had a conversation and I couldn't say it at the time when I was talking to Adam Armstrong, the Blackburn striker.
Okay,
I had him on a podcast now, and he was saying that he couldn't understand why people don't talk about Aubameyang like that. In my mind, I just wanted to be like, because he's a black man and he's from Africa. Do you get what I'm saying? I didn't want to. I wanted to say it, but then I just thought, I'm not ready to have this conversation. He's gonna get uncomfortable. Do you get what I mean? Like,
it will come. You'll get another chance to speak on it.
He's gonna think, but no, it's something that we always and just I've noticed the sarcasm there, but it's fun.
No.
Okay.
No. Say your chest. We need.
No, so
it's the truth.
So like, and I was just like, you know what? If Aubameyang wasn't African, he'd literally, honestly, be spoken about much higher. But it's the same thing we've had over the years with why Drogba wasn't more respected. Do you know what I mean? Or why Yaya Toure isn't respected like he should be. Because Yaya Toure, top 5 centre midfielders Premier League's ever seen. So
I think top 5. I think top 5 is rude.
Okay. No. Go on.
You got to be saying top 3-ish, top 2-ish. Like, he was bonkers for anything like, in terms of like the complete package. I can't think of a player who is as complete who's played in the Prem, and that's including your Gerrards, your Scholeses, your Lampards, who scored millions of goals, whatever. But Yaya in his pomp, I haven't seen anything like it.
Yeah, he was you see Yaya Toure in his prime. He was like a force of nature. Like he was like, you know, like what Mike Tyson was to boxing. Like it wasn't. He was doing things that didn't kind of seem human. Like, do you look? I know we all remember when the penny dropped in Yaya's head, and he's like, "Oh, I could just run the length of the whole pitch, and no one's gonna do anything about it." Bro, you've never ever seen anything like that. Like that's you cannot run through the middle, you know, the middle of the whole pitch in the big difficult Premier League.
I'm about to put up a comment, yeah. The one that's at the bottom. I get a lot of stick for this one, yeah. But Gerrard is not chatting to Yaya at all.
No way.
For me, like he's not. Do you get what I'm saying? Go on. No. Let's talk about this. Go on.
I'm a Man United fan first and foremost, but I respect Gerrard to understand how important he was to Liverpool. I understand how good he was. But if we're talking about like a head-to-head in terms of like ability and dragging your team towards like serious silverware, he won the Champions League. He's got the FA Cup highlight against West Ham in the last minute, which came from a mistake from their right back. He cannot chat to Yaya. I don't know how can he chat to Yaya? What can Gerrard do that Yaya can't do?
And this is think I'll start there. And this is and this ain't to say that that Gerrard ain't a good player, because he's a mad player. But when I look at performances on the pitch, I saw was it Julian Lescott say this? I think it was Julian Lescott. It must have. I think it was Julian Lescott. He basically said that that when David Silva was retiring, they asked him who's the best player he's thinking. Like, was David Silva the best player?
I read the article, Daps.
Yeah, and he was saying that no, he was the best. He was the best footballer, but he wasn't the best player. Yaya Toure was the best player, because they said if Yaya had a good game and Yaya played well, they won the game. They won the game. And for me, that's a sign of greatness. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Gerrard, there's many games where he played well, but they won't win. But if you've got one of your own teammates knowing in the change room at that level that if this man has a good game, we win the game.
They were. There's a very good article on it. I can't remember. I might be in the Guardian. I'll find it and circulate it, where it just talks about Yaya's legacy, and it kind of goes back to what we're saying about African players and how they're not as like revered because they've got a training ground named after Yaya Toure at City. But for some reason, his legacy is just not the same as David Silva, and the send-off Silva got, when you compare it to Yaya's send-off and the breakdown in the relationship between the club, the contrast bonkers when they both contributed as much, I think.
Bizarre.
And if he contributed more. But yeah, I'll circulate the article. Oh no, but Star Steph, what can Gerrard do that Yaya can't?
Can I say something? Can I just say something quickly before we move on? I just want to quickly let you know the stuff that Yaya can do that Gerrard can't. Yaya can play centre back at Barcelona, which is more difficult than playing centre back at other places because you have to do extreme ball playing and extreme defending. Safe. Yaya can play DM. He can play CM. He can play number 10. He did all of those in the Prem and in the Champions League. And he also can play striker, which he did for Ivory Coast.
The only other player that can do all those things is Wayne Rooney, who gets
including goalkeeper.
Yeah, Javi Alonso not a bum, Mascherano not a bum, Fernando Torres not a bum, Hippie Owen a bum in his prime.
Do you know what's
yeah.
What was I gonna say? I remember there was a moment I knew, obviously Yaya Toure was I just knew he was a great player, but the moment where it really just hit me, and I was just like, this guy's a stupid. He's stupid. He's a joke. I remember this is toward the back end as well.
Oh my! Are you gonna say was it with his left foot? That's all I want to know. Against
Arsenal, yeah. Like, forget the goal. The goal was mad, but Arsenal were winning 2-0. Literally, that last 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, it's almost, and we were in control of that game. Everything. That last 10-15 minutes, it's almost as if he just said, I'm going to start playing now. And we could not live with him. And he scored that goal and we just could not live with him. And I remember after the match, I think it was either Graham Souness or Jamie Carragher saying, he's taking liberties. If he can do that like for 10 minutes, why didn't he do it for the whole game? Like, he's a joke. Yeah, do you know
what? Do you know the other reason as well why you have to rank Yaya so highly? Like, when I look at great players, like the ones that have good long careers, like they develop and evolve and keep managing to do it throughout their career. And don't you feel like there was times in Yaya's career where it's like you kept unlocking new stuff. So like there was unlocked this I'm gonna dribble. And then do you remember like he unlocked the big finesse, the big rap? He just
yeah.
One day he just started doing that, and then do you remember he unlocked the free kicks one season?
Sugar.
Yeah, great guy.
Mental play.
Yeah. Well, but I don't know. For me, top. I think someone put up a list. The only one who I would put in the conversation, but it's only because I love him, was Paul Scholes. Like, and Vieira, but I don't know if that's me being biased. Do you get what I'm saying? But
no,
I don't know how you men feel about Paul.
Funny how no one mentioned Frankie Lamps.
There's nothing to question about Frank Lampard.
Why are you losing patience?
Oh, that was ages ago. You'll not notice it now. No, Lamps wasn't the complete midfielder, but one thing he did have that none of those other guys had was a high volume of goals. And I think that's the only thing that puts him in the conversation.
He had like his goal scoring record is like loads of strikers would love to retire with those numbers. But in terms of a complete player, I don't know.
Yeah,
but that's the thing though. That's the thing though. Like, sometimes you don't need to be a complete player to be a great player. So I feel like if you specialize in one thing, but you're absolutely mental at it, that can overcome somebody's greatness in bare different areas. Like, I feel like there's probably a lot of wingers that like could maybe skill for skill compete with Robin, but Robin just keeps cutting in and doing the same thing, and no one can do anything about it. See.
Yeah, the thing is, I agree with you as well, but I also feel like with Lampard, people don't give him enough credit for the actual footballer that he was. So Lampard, we all know him just getting forward, banging goals. But if you look at him during the game, he did his actual basic duty as a centre midfielder. And I don't think a lot of people give him credit for that. Do you get what I'm saying? So if he don't score, he impacts games still. Like, he has a say, whether that be, you know, he's doing the dog work or he's getting for his set. But people only remember the goals. And that's one thing that I do feel like Frank Lampard gets overlooked with, the fact that he I think impacts games.
I think like man miss out the fact that he would make good decisions for 20 games in a row. Like just good decisions. Good decisions. And then on top of those good decisions, then do something special every now and then and get X amount of goals. But his basic game is never below a 7. Ever.
Yeah.
He's like one of those dreams.
I think that's his Achilles heel when it comes to managing. I think when it comes to managing, because the level that he set himself as a player, I think he really struggles. Yeah, because the level he set himself as a player, I think he really struggles when those same levels aren't met. Those same levels aren't met by the team on the pitch. Do you get what I'm saying? So he knows that I could go and do this. I can go and do that. But you hear him when he's talking in games after, he's always like, they can't be doing this. They can't be doing that. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with that. But he also has to understand that they're not him. He could have done it. And he had Jogba and John Terry and them people, but he ain't got those players to manage. So I think he really struggles with that. No?
A lot of feedback. Yeah, a lot of feedback.
It's good now. We're good.
Pattern now, yeah.
Well, I definitely hear what you're saying.
Right.
You can, the anger sometimes, when Chelsea lose or draw, and I think he's starting to come round to it that this Chelsea is a very different Chelsea to the one that he thrived in for many years.
Yeah, 100%. All right, cool. What I'm going to do now is your picks for. Don't pick like obviously the easy ones to pick, but if you had to look at a player in the Prem who you think is actually going to go on to have a really good season, like a little sleeper, who are your guys' sleeper picks of the season? So not so far, but when you look at them, I think, no, this is going to be, he's going to have a really, really good one. And in the comments, get involved. Get involved in the comments as well.
I don't know if this is a bait one, but I think that this could be Son's season to really, really say, listen, guys, I'm here. I've been doing this. Come on, like put some stick on my name. Like someone at least talk about me transferring away, because that doesn't even happen. So yeah, I'm going for Son Heung-min. Yeah. This Daniel Ivey guy. I don't know him, but I like him.
Yeah, he said a couple. He said a couple comments. Still, Tanga and Dombele. Someone said.
Do you know who I really fancy? Yeah, I fancy Naby Keita at Liverpool. I really
He's coming alive, you know.
Oh,
coming alive. Watch him, like forget the result. Look at his performance and his impact in the game and where he pops up and his movement on and off the ball. If things click, I think he can have a really, really good season.
I'm really interested to see Castagna this season.
That's the Leicester fullback.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to play in the Prem now. Not this selling in.
Not mad at this shout.
I like it.
Not mad at this shout here at all.
Lamptey's obvious. We said this already. He's been in our already.
You know about Lamptey? He's old news now.
PAVFC, you got yourself, because this was on our next
AVFC.
We talk about this guy.
He might be Armchair Gaffer.
I'm trying to get him on my podcast, bro.
Future Armchair Gaffer right there.
Yeah, no, that's a very, very good shout.
By the way, guys, episode 3 of Armchair Gaffers is out tomorrow. Okay, 6 p.m. Make sure you tune in. We've got some good shouts. It's a really good episode. It's 2 parts long as well. So tomorrow 6 p.m. on the Armchair Gaffers YouTube channel. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.
And all of you, go over there and subscribe to them. You know, like all their stuff and listen. And because at the end of the day, like, you guys are here from the beginning of the journey, innit? And when they do blow, and they will, and they will get up there, at least you lot can say, look, we were there from the beginning, because this is what we need, real talk, not none of this hot take, but it's not really a hot take, it's to take off millions of other people.
Guys, also our mixtape is coming out very soon. Scorcher, what's the mixtape called again?
I don't know, but big up Rat Dog, mad.
Big up Rat Dog. Yeah, Rat Dog. Yeah, listen. If you ain't heard about him already, Rat Dog, stay tuned. Like, just watch out.
Alright, cool. So my one. Oh wait, have you said yours, Dan?
John McGinn was going to be my shout. Very complete player. Doesn't really get the plaudits. I think it's possibly down to him just being a standard bread and butter guy, like no fancy haircut, no fancy name. Scottish plays that part as well. But yeah, Sunday, I think he really showed out and put himself on the map and as an established Prem midfielder. And I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up making a move towards it, keeps this up.
So guys, MDM in the comments said, do you guys think Everton can challenge for top 4? If you
I was gonna get to that.
Episode 1, you know exactly what we think about Everton and their top 4 chances.
Excellent. We're going to quickly talk about that here as well. So here, shout out Credo. Credo said Helder Costa. Helder, he's a Premier League player. Because obviously he went back to play in the Championship, but even when you looked at him in the Championship, you can tell he's a Premier League player. Do you get what I'm saying? And he's going to have a good one. I was torn between 2 people for my shout. One of them is mentioned here, Alan. Alan is an absolute madness, who, if anyone saw him for Napoli, they would know he ain't even got started. Ancelotti was quick to get him, and there's a reason why, because he's an absolute madness. But my shout is actually, shout out to Mono Lookman, down at Fulham. My shout is actually Bertrand Traore.
Okay.
My shout is Bertrand Traore.
That is an Armchair Gaffer kind of shout. That is left.
No, mine is Bertrand Traore for
Tell us why.
Because I look at the way Aston Villa play, and on the break they're just mad, and they really use their wingers. And Bertrand Traore, I don't know if they're just trying to bed him in right now, but I actually do feel like he's an upgrade of who they got on the wing. Is it Trezeguet? Is it not Trezeguet?
Yeah, they got Trezeguet, and then I guess Grealish kind of goes out there.
So Trezeguet, he's an upgrade on Trezeguet, and he's an upgrade. And Trezeguet is doing it and playing in that system. The system suits good wingers. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think Bertrand Traore in there, because he's a madness for me. I think he's going to go on to have a really good season, and it's going to be hand in hand with Villa having a good season. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's my hot take there. That's my sleeper pick, Bertrand Traore.
We like
it. You like it. I'm glad you like it. Right, I'm going to come back and answer this one. I think no.
Because I need an explanation.
I think no, because as well as they're doing now, number one, it's a long season. That's number one. Number 2, they don't have real squad depth. I don't think Everton have real squad depth. I think injuries to key players and suspensions and whatnot, when it comes down to it, I think they'll really struggle. That's why. It's got nothing to do with if I think they're a good team, if they're heading in the right direction. I think their squad will really suffer, and I think it's too early in the process for them to be talking about top 4. I think James, as much as he's doing well, I think he'll fall off. I think he'll fall off mid-season.
Yeah, you got to wait for that Jan period, man.
Yeah, I think he'll fall off because, people look over the fact that it's a long season. I watched Arsenal under Emery go on this mad unbeaten run, and everyone all of a sudden was like, "Yeah, they're gonna do a madness." But it's a long season. You always get those. You always get that middle of the season. It's very rare that people have a season like Liverpool last year where they just keep going. They just keep going. So I don't think they can get top 4. I don't know. Everton have been building for years.
Can I say? I do think though, part of there's 2 ways of looking at the exact same things you mentioned, because yes, it's a long season, yeah, but Everton aren't in Europe, so the fact that they don't have a big squad means that they're gonna have more time to train for a start because they're not in Europe, and other teams are gonna have to play more games and potentially suffer worse injuries. I think and as well, there's no pressure on Everton to perform. Nobody expects Everton to get top four, which is definitely recipe for cruising to the top four. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I think there's pieces in play. There's pieces in place for Everton to do something booky, and I think the main thing as well. I look at Alan, I look at Corey, and I think, raw. This doesn't look like people that look like getting injured and not playing for a while. I imagine them to play minimum 30 games in the league both this season.
Yeah, I mean, we could just see how it plays out. You know, they're definitely a good team, and if they do go through the season just having no injuries and whatnot, then they're definitely in with a shout. But another hot take of mine is that, and it's not just because of what I see now. Like, you can go back on the pod, and I've been saying this for so long. I think Leeds are more likely to finish top four than they are, and that's not because I'm coming. Don't worry. I'm gonna bring it here. And I said this from when they came up. I said that no matter who you put in regards to personnel, the way they play right now, a lot of teams aren't going to be able to keep up with Leeds. And the one weakness that weakness that Bielsa teams had historically was that they fade out. And he looked like last year, because not last season, but the season before, they were sure runners to get promoted. And then the Bielsa thing happened, they tailed off. Last year, it looked like, okay, he's fixed that issue. Because they didn't really do too much last year in regards to changing the way they play and everything. But the way they do play, I don't think many teams can cope with that this season. Last year, they came to Emirates and we just about beat them 1-0 and they bopped us off the pitch. Do you get what I'm saying? And we've seen this year against Liverpool, that game could have gone anywhere. We saw against Man City 1-1 and you would never know who's been in the Premier League longest. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, the way they play, it obviously you need the players to actually do things, but I feel like they've got players who are very underrated and the manager gets the absolute most out of them. Like Calvin Phillips, for me, walks into a lot of Premier League teams. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Harrison is going to have a great season. Patrick Bamford, I didn't think Bamford would be able to hit a barn door in the Premier League.
Bro, that's testament to Bielsa. That for me is the best case study you can have for why Bielsa's up, because we've seen Bamford try, I think, like 3 different seasons in the Prem with like 3 different clubs, maybe, or 2 different clubs. No, 0 goals and all that. No. This is definitely the gaffer. And also another reason that Everton, I just remembered there's absolutely no chance of them getting top 4 because they got Jordan Pickford.
Oh yeah. Everton tried to get a keeper in, innit? Last minute. Yeah. They tried to get him, and Pickford is terrible, man.
He's not that bad. I mean, he's got good distribution.
He zings it off the pitch with tech all the time. Sidewinds it off the pitch. Normal.
All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes left. If that's all right with you lot. 10 minutes, guys. Make sure you get the likes up. Make sure you lot are subscribed to Counter Attack Podcast. Make sure you're subscribed to Armchair Gaffers. Ruben Diaz. Who's that? That's the new one that Man City got, innit?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I've not seen much of Ruben Diaz. I'm not gonna lie.
I went to Lisbon on holiday. It's probably like 3 years ago. Went to watch Benfica play, and they ended up winning as they usually do. But I watched him, and I was saying to my girl, I was like, "That guy's cold. He's not going to be here that long." I'd expect him to come like maybe last year, but it's just like it's a good signing, I think, because he was leaps and bounds ahead of everyone on the pitch, and he was a centre back. But the Prem is a different test altogether. But I'm expecting him to do well in the Prem.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him. I saw this comment, and there's no disrespect to him, man. Please, there's no disrespect for Don Carlo. Get me? Everyone's respecting him here. I think earlier on in this, we were mentioning if Man United had gone out to get Ancelotti, he wouldn't be in this predicament. Like he's respected. Everton have no depth. When? When Decore, James get injured, get me.
Do you know what? Do you know what though? The other day, that he made some subs, yeah, and like Sigurdsson was on, and I can't remember who else came on, yeah. And I thought to myself,
he started Sigurdsson, and he started the Welby, I think.
Yeah, and Welby made a nice pass, but I thought to myself, ooh, this is looking a bit like the other thing. So he does really need to keep them men fit. And can we just say one thing? One thing I just wanted to quickly touch on. Don't you think it's kind of bonkers seeing Theo Walcott going back to Southampton as Gareth Bale comes back to Tottenham, and you kind of just look at the two of their career paths where they both went from Southampton? Like, it's mad. One more Tottenham, good, Champions League, bare things, wicket, back to Spurs, boom, and yeah, it's come full circle on young old Theo.
Yeah.
Daps, as an Arsenal fan, what are your thoughts on Theo Walcott's career? Sum it up as quickly as you can.
As a fellow Arsenal fan, is that what you're saying? I need to find out what this guy supports.
As an Arsenal fan, as quickly as you can, sum up Walcott's career in your opinion. Nice and short.
Well, flattered to deceive, but he did well for his capabilities, for his football brain. He's had a great career. Okay,
I'll take that. And Scorch, as a Tottenham fan, Gareth Bale, sum up his career quick as you can.
Stellar.
I'll take that.
Stellar.
He's the best ever Welshman to play in the Premier League and the Champions League.
100%. 100%.
Well, okay.
So United fans know that.
You see what I've got to deal with?
Talking to this man.
Look at this comment.
What's this?
No, you know what's funny, yeah?
Walcott's goals.
Do you not expect?
Walcott's his goals to game ratio. It's not bad, man. I think I remember looking it up one day when he was the topic of conversation, and I kind of had to like rein it in because I think I was being a little bit too harsh on him. If you do it, goals per game, I think he's just under a 1.
I hear that, but if you do the eye test and if you do the eye test and watch him, do you know what I mean? It's you get me? Because I watched him and he scored goals.
Goals to games alone, then Peter Crouch is one of England's best ever strikers. Let's leave it at that.
Is he not?
Hey, can I say one thing about Walcott? Yeah. One thing before we move on, at least. Yeah. Do you know what I just thought was mad? Do you remember there was a time, yeah, when Theo Walcott was holding Arsenal to ransom? Yeah.
Yes.
And they gave him. He said he wanted to play through the middle, and when I said, yeah, man, all right, cool, just sign this piece of paper here. Right, boom. I'm gonna put. You're not gonna be playing number 7, but I want you to put the number 7 shirt on. Just stand over there for a bit, and then that was it. He never went back into the middle.
Look at this guy. This YNOT Sentiment FC thinks I'm Liverpool.
Where is he?
Yeah.
Full circle. Blah blah. Walcott is the next Dan James. Jess's LFC. Oh. Liverpool. I really want to know who you support. You know,
I told you that. Yeah? I'm Millwall. I'm from New Cross. Yeah, Millwall is my team. Yeah, Neil Harris is the best striker of all time.
No, he's not. But
no one likes us. We don't care.
Cool. Do you guys view John Stones as a top level? Do you know what's mad? Yeah, I think he could have been. I don't know what's happened to him. Or I just think the way Pep uses him, he just can't play that way. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know what it is with him. I'm trying to find the answers, but I really liked John Stones. Yeah, I really liked John Stones, but I don't know what's happened. I don't know.
I see a lot of Van Dijk in John Stones.
I would take John Stones at Tottenham Hotspur.
No, Scorch. Wait.
Wait. There's something mad just happened.
Yeah, I don't know. He said, I don't know. He said.
Run it back, Joe.
He said Maguire, but it sounded like Van Dijk. I don't know. I don't know what was that. You see a lot of Van Dijk in who? In Stones.
Huh?
Cool. But yeah, you will take him at Spurs.
100%, man. I think like if you took a bit of pressure off him, like he's a ball player anyway. So if you just actually focused him on defending, he's gonna be a ball player anyway. So you get the best of both. Like I think him wanting to play and then being forced to play is like, it's like, I don't know, it's like you're giving a serial killer a loaded gun. Like of course mad things are gonna happen.
By Dan Scorch, John Stones fits perfectly in the Hartford Stags and Allenbury team.
Yes, very.
Yes.
I think he probably played for them on a Sunday or something.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. My fellow Arsenal fan.
Stop. What's this? Come on.
My fellow Arsenal fan. I feel like that's why you like Arteta. Not just because of systems. I feel like it's because I feel like it's because
that's a good argument.
He's brought good systems to Arsenal, and you love it even more because we haven't seen that at Arsenal for a while. So he's got us playing in a way where we compete more. So I feel like you're with us.
That's a good argument. That's a good argument. If I go on my wardrobe right here, you see my
an assortment of.
Let me not. Let me just leave it here.
Save it.
All right, cool. Guys, get your questions in. We've got 5 more minutes left. Get your questions in.
Guys, bit of trivia.
Go on.
Does anyone
know? Wait. Guys, make sure you lot pick up. Make sure you lot press the like button. Keep pressing the likes. Keep commenting. And all of that. Yeah, but go on.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Bit of trivia. Does any one of you guys know, and don't cheat, what the P in PSV stands for?
What?
What the P in PSV stands for?
German.
PSV, the Dutch team.
Oh.
Pierre, I don't know.
Petroleum.
Phillips.
I actually knew that.
Company Phillips. That's why there's
Phillips on their shirt. Yeah.
They're Phillips Sports Union. That's what PSV stands for.
LL got it.
Huh?
So what would you say? Yes, would you say that that's basically like an early version of the RB kind of thing?
Exactly that. It's exactly that. Yeah. But
the Red Bull thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Question time.
Right. Who's going first? Who's going first? Because I'm here for this.
I found out on the weekend.
No and no.
No and no. Oh, I should go.
Daps, you go.
Okay, cool. Number 1, I have never liked Trent as a right back. I've never liked Trent as a right back. I see a lot of Kyle Walker in him. If I don't think he can defend, but he's got other attributes which mask that. Do you get what I'm saying? Kyle Walker always had his speed, so it looked like he was always doing better and whatever. Going forward, Trent, unreal. So people forget about the other side. And he also plays in a system where he doesn't get exposed and have to do that defending. Do you get what I'm saying? Finally, we saw, and the thing is, you see it a couple times, but he always gets bailed out. He gets bailed out a lot of the time because, you got Gomez covering, you got Alisson, they win the game, no one really, whatever. But the other day, when you got the guy next to him, who had an absolute shocker as well, Gomez, and it's literally just left down to you versus your man defending, mate. Like he got found out. I don't think, and me as a manager, as someone who's played, and what I look for most, I want my defenders to defend first. You can be unreal, but defend first. Do you get what I'm saying? And to answer the question, Reece James, I think it depends what you're looking at. I don't know if I'm sitting on the fence here, but I feel like defending. I feel like defending wise, he's going to be better than Trent. And the reason why, as well, is because attacking wise, he's not bad at all. And if we need to stop measuring people up against Trent's delivery and whatever, because it's going to be very hard to beat that. But he's got good delivery, he's got good end product, and for me, yes, he's going to be better than Trent.
All right, pass me a strap. When I think about it, yeah, I think it's clear to me that going forward, James is going to be a more complete fullback. Definitely. But though, I don't know he's going to be the more impactful fullback. I can see James can probably kind of do whatever you want him to do. But I feel like I can't see Trent not being decisive. Like, just his whole style of play, he's either going to do fuck all, be shit, or have worldies. And and the thing is, you can get away with looking sick like that if you're in a good enough team. Kind of like Marcelo. Regularly voted as the best left back in Europe.
And it's very disrespectful. Sorry to cut. It's very disrespectful when I hear people put Marcelo above Ashley Cole. Just saying. Thank you.
No, that's fair. Oh, wait. This one it pops up in a few chats that I'm in. And people, keep saying Marcelo's TBE. But I think Ashley Cole is probably the best I've ever seen, man.
For me, the best left back I've seen is Paolo Maldini, personally.
Yeah. Yes. At his peak. But I've seen like Ashley Cole, Inception to LA Galaxy.
But yeah, go on. Sorry, Trent. You think he's going to be the most impactful?
Yeah, that's it. That's it, really. But
go on, Jess.
Yeah.
I think Trent's got one attribute that he's really, really good at. Kind of like how Lampard's goals really made him shine out. Trent's direct contributions to goals are what make him stand out. And he'll probably get more plaudits. But as a more complete defender, I think Reece James, will overtake him.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Can I say something as well? Like, a lot of people talk about Trent being perhaps the best right back, but for me, I genuinely feel like the best right back in the world right now.
Kimmich.
Nope.
What? It's not Kimmich. Nope. You know who it is, Jess.
There's only one.
Only one, Hakimi.
Oh, okay.
Hakimi, it's Hakimi.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we had this conversation. We had this conversation, and you were surprised that he ended up at Inter.
Crazy.
You were surprised, but I think at the time I said to you, I think it was because everyone just slept on him, and Inter did that business really early. They just got in there quick. Yeah, they just got in there quick and did that business. But I'm not mad at that. I think for me, I would still put Kimmich there. Because I favour defending first. Do you know what I mean?
Baby Lam. He's just Baby Lam.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You know what you're getting with him, Mr. Consistent. You're always going to get a 7, 8 out of 10. You know, kind of like Robertson. Yeah, kind of like Robertson. So, yeah, and as an Arsenal fan, people always ask all the time.
I feel like shade.
Huh?
I feel like there was just a cloud of shade that just kind of just
wafted over.
Why?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I feel like Kimmich. I don't know. I feel like if you're comparing Kimmich, I'm sorry, I can't hack it.
Go on. Go on.
Something happened, didn't it?
I think comparing, like, you can compare like Kimmich and Robertson as fullbacks, but I think as footballers, like, I think it's crazy comparing.
No. I'm just talking about the consistency and what you get every. No. I'm not talking about footballing ability. Robertson can't come in and play centre midfield. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, no. Yeah, you're safe there. Hey,
I thought you,
Steph,
you know.
Hey, Steph, I do not hate Liverpool. Okay, because I've been seeing this one. I do not hate Liverpool. I don't like their fans. That's one. I don't like Liverpool fans, but I don't hate Liverpool. You just heard me say Robertson is top player. Liverpool's team is a top team. But you think I say that because I don't like Jordan Henderson. That's why I feel that's why you're saying that. And
I'm clocking when you're speaking about Liverpool. It's a bit slim shady.
No. Liverpool are a proper team. There's this. I just think that, you know, we confuse good players playing in great teams and call them great players. Do you get what I'm saying? And Trent is one of them. I feel like Henderson is another one. Do you get what I'm saying? But I don't dispute Henderson's impact on that team. I used to, not gonna lie, I used to feel like he's just rubbish. When it comes to football, he can't play or whatever, blah, 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 until I saw the impact. And we've got Spence on this podcast, and he said to me one time that he manages a team now, and he said only when he became a manager did he appreciate players like Henderson, what they bring to the team. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying? And when I looked at it like that, I understand. And then there were a couple games where he was missing, like the Watford game, and their levels dropped. Yeah. So I get it, but I don't think he'll go down as a great player. Like when people talk about him going down as a greater player than Steven Gerrard, I don't.
Sleep.
Yeah, no, it's not. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's it for me. It's not that I don't like Liverpool. I just think their fans have them thinking that from top to bottom, their players are just absolute world beaters, and they're not.
I think they got a world beater gaffer right now. That's what I think.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to. Oh, in fact, furthermore, on that shout I had about Leeds, where do you feel like Leeds can, like, what's their ceiling this year?
Camille.
Hey, listen, Scorch. I don't know. You probably said something. That upset him.
Yeah. United, you got to dig up a few weeds when you're gardening, trying to make, you know how it goes.
Inverness, Caledonia. I feel like Jesse's trying to throw me off the. He's trying to throw me off the set.
What's going on here?
Sorry. Where was we at that point before we rudely interrupted?
Oh, by Camille. Sorry. Yeah. What are the? How high do you think Leeds can finish this year?
I think being realistic, 9 top half. Therefore, I think anything above 8 is cold. Because there's some real good teams in with upward trajectories at the moment, and I feel like it is a big ask. To finish any higher than that, because you got teams that are naturally above them, and then on top of that, most of those teams have strengthened, and even the ones coming down, how far are they gonna come? You know, like let's imagine. I know this is gonna sound crazy. Let's imagine Leicester go off the boil or something. Are they really gonna go below 9th?
You never know, bro.
You
never know, because even when they slipped off last year at the back end of last, that was a really big slip. And if the season had gone on any longer, they would have continued to go. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they absolutely stunk up the place when they came back. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I think 10th place to about 8th. 7th would be amazing. But I think, in terms of squad depth, we know Bamford. They have Sam Rodrigo. But I think Bamford probably will have some sort of drought. I just can't see them maintaining this for the whole season in the Prem. with a few players who haven't played at this level. And I think, post Jan, we might start to see things settle out a bit. But it is a crazy year, so I wouldn't be surprised if something really happened. But I'm saying around 10.
Ordinarily, I would fully agree with you, but I just feel like the way they play, it's not so much on the personnel and more on the system that they do and the pressing that they do. Do you get what I'm saying? Right. So that's why, because if you look at individually player for player,
they're never gonna,
but if you look at the way they play, it's so hard to deal with, and that's what I look at. I look at when teams are coming up against them, how do you stop them? Do you get what I'm saying? And they can obviously be stopped, obviously, but it's gonna be a tough one. Jess, Leeds, quickly.
I said top half, about 8th max.
Okay, cool. And I think this might be the last question. Scorcher, Wilder's still second best manager in the league. Did you say he's second best manager in the league?
Yeah, I said Bielsa 1, Wilder 2.
You still think?
Yes, Ben. We're bringing the receipts. I like it,
bro. You see the noose around the neck, it's a bit neckish, but but though, this is what I will say. This is when we're gonna find out, because definitively 3 games we don't know in it. So after the international break, everybody should be fair, and we shall see. Because at the moment, it looks like Chris Wilder's been found out. So as he got an evolution in his system and his tactics, I'd hope so. But I look at his squad and I think,
yeah. Oh, also, not funny enough. What I do want to discuss with you lot is, are Arsenal being ridiculous in not bringing back Ozil?
I think now that they've got Partey, most definitely. I think bringing in Partey could be the thing that unlocks players like Ceballos or Ozil. Now you don't actually need to rely on these men.
Like, Arteta, what does he play? He plays like a 3-4-3, right?
That's his favourite thing. Well, he's been playing
with double pivot in midfield. Because of that, there's no space for Ozil. Simple as that.
I think he played 4-3-3 the other day against Sheffield United.
Yeah, 4-3-3. The maybe Ozil could get in, but that was like
the reason. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but his favourite formation, from what I've heard, is the 3-4-3. So with that, no space for Ozil. But if he can play a 4-3-3 with Partey in there and whoever else, Xhaka playing in the 10, with Ozil in the 10, possibly, I think, like Scott said, with Partey there, this is a great chance to actually get Ozil back in the team and really see, because we need you
got him. Congrats. Question of the night.
Hey,
we need to see. I'm kidding. We need to see where Arteta goes with his midfield now, basically.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. You know what I think as well. Arteta as well. If you look at some of the other players he's brought back in, he's kind of shown that he's not afraid to bring players back in, unfavored ones. Like even like El Neni, like like Xhaka, like he's not averse to. I don't think he's fixated with whatever was going on before he was at the club.
I'll tell you again. And on that point, I think he plays that 3-4-3 formation because I think he understood that midfield, in regards to it was too easy to get through at our defense and whatever. I do feel like with Partey coming in, adding in a bit of steel, a bit of whatever, I think that Ozil should come back in. And for me, it's a no-brainer, because when you look at our games against people like West Ham and even Sheffield United the other day, until we got our first goal, we struggle to break down teams who sit there with a low block. We don't have that player, and you can't ask Ceballos to do what he does in the defensive thing and then do what he does again in the attack. Do you know what I mean? Like, we need players on the pitch with him that can do it. But also on that, I'm very happy to see that Bellerin finally saw one of them runs from Pepe. Pepe makes that run. You know what he got for the goal? Pepe makes that run all game. He does that all day, and Bellerin never gives him the ball. And I'm so happy that finally he got the ball. So shout out Crystal, shout out Daniel. I want to say Levi, or Ivy. Big up Armchair Gaffers and Counter Attack. Real football podcast for real football fans. Absolutely love that you. Yes, Jess's AFC.
Mate.
Really insightful podcast.
Oh, we love
that as well.
Female football fans. Love you.
Yes, absolutely.
On the money, you know, Bene's done his research still.
Bene, yes. So, okay, cool. Well, guys, press the like button before we go. Get those up, help the algorithms and all that. And then when you're finished doing that, if you haven't already subscribed to Armchair Gaffers, make sure you go out and do that. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock, podcast drops. You lot will know because all your notifications will be on. I'm definitely sure of that. Like when it drops, boom, get it and just watch it straight away. And then hopefully you guys will come back. This is my first proper live. I did one yesterday by myself, but this is my first proper live. So I hope you lot have enjoyed it.
Thanks for having us. And listen, you gotta come over to the Armchair Gaffers show, and we see.
No, do you know what? Do you know what? I already got an invite, but it got sent via email, dapo@counterattack.com. .org. Yes. And I kind of just missed it. But yeah, no, it's there. We'll do it. And when I'm back in the studio, whenever, you don't know where it is, then we just come down and we'll link up again. Okay. So guys, in a bit, make sure you keep pressing the like button, subscribe, everything. Make sure. And in a bit, guys.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
Cheers.